to Data Rant, and today I'll be discussing the 4 basic Python libraries used in data science. Now in the Python programming language, we have lots of libraries that are used to enhance the way data is being processed, data is being visualized, and data has been extracted also. But today I'm just going to be discussing the 4 basic Python libraries which are effective and takes care of the entire data science process. Now, these libraries actually take care of data extraction, where you actually get your data, to data exploration, where you actually look through data to see patterns, trends, and insight, to data modeling, where you actually build up like a kind of predictive model that can tell or forecast the future from the data, and also data visualization. So the libraries that I'm going to be discussing today actually takes care of this entire process, which is basically what data science entails. And the libraries that I'll be discussing are NotBy library, the Pandas library, the Matplotlib library, and the Psychiclearn library. So the NotBy library, just like the name suggests, NotBy actually means numerical Python. And that means that the NotBy library actually takes care of all numerical calculations that is done in Python. NotBy is really important, as other libraries that I'll be discussing today are built on it and are totally dependent on it. Libraries like Pandas, Psychiclearn, and Matplotlib are all dependent on NumPy. Now, NumPy is really necessary in data science because NumPy works with arrays. Array is a list of items with several dimensions. So a one-dimensional array is known as a vector, while a two-dimensional array is known as a matrix. But a NumPy array is known as, or is also called, an ND array, which means n-dimensional array. So the n stands for number, which could mean any number of dimensions based on the data set that you are working on. In data science, data is built into metrics and arrays, and it is much more convenient to work with this data set using NumPy array, as we can easily look through the array to actually get the basic manipulation that we need to do on the data just to get the right result. So NumPy library is very, very important, as it helps us to do all the numerical computation and also help us to work with data sets the way it comes, as either metrics or tensors. Pandas library. Now, Pandas is derived from panel data. Now, Pandas library is at the heart of data science with Python, because basically most of the exploration that is done in data science is achieved because of the Pandas library. Pandas library actually handles data ingestion, the point where you're reading data, data exploration, and it even gets to data modeling and data visualization. This library can work with a wide variety of data sources, like comma-separated values, CSV, or tab-separated values, TSV, or even get files from SQL servers or whatever servers. Pandas is really optimized to handle several data sources, and files that are read into the Pandas library is being converted into what is known as a data frame. A data frame actually has the feel of an Excel sheet, but it is not an Excel sheet, but it helps in doing proper analysis and exploration of the entire data. It also gets to handle cases of missing data, incomplete data set, or when you have like a need to merge or like join multiple data from different data sources together. The Pandas library is built with the capacity to handle all of these problems. And in some of the data that we receive, or we need to work in data set that is actually a time series kind of data, Pandas actually gives us the functionality of splitting time series data based on different dates. So you can actually explore your data based on particular day of the week, or you can actually model it or explore it based on a particular hour of the day. Now, Pandas library is actually very optimized, and it helps in giving all of this functionality to just make data exploration really easy. This library also helps answer statistical questions like mean, median, standard deviation, the minimum and the maximum value of your data, and this makes the data exploration very awesome. So Pandas library, also with the ability of several other libraries, also has visualizations, which helps you in getting to see your data represented in visuals, which is easily understood and read in by some other person or by yourself, just to have a better understanding of your data set. And it also has the capability of writing whatsoever your output is going to be into different files. So you can write your output to a CSV file, or you can even write it to a file on a database. Now, this library is really awesome, as it does like an end-to-end process for your entire data exploration. Matplotlib is a Python visualization library built for two-dimensional plots. It is actually built on NumPy arrays, and it has a wide variety of plots like scatter plot, histogram, bar chart, and several other kind of plots and charts for proper data visualization and representation. Also, several other libraries like Seaborn, Pandas, and Yellowbrick are all built on the Matplotlib library. And this Matplotlib library makes it really easy to mingle with other operating systems, because the output of the representation can be tuned into any format that is needed by any operating system. Data representation with this library is done in two different kind of interfaces. The first one is the functional interface, which is a MATLAB inspired kind of interface, while the second one is the object-oriented interface. However, Matplotlib is really reliable for all your data representation while working with the Python programming language. Scikit-learn is an open source machine learning library built for Python programming language. This library is actually built on NumPy, Matplotlib, and SciPy libraries, and is very easy and efficient for data mining and data analysis. The Scikit-learn library is actually used for building statistical and machine learning models. Now, it also has features that answers several different kind of machine learning problems that can be found to a large extent in the data science field. These features include classification, regression, dimensionality reduction, model selection, clustering, and preprocessing. Now, those features are really necessary when you're considering building a model, because you need to know what kind of model you're building. And in order to do all of that, these features play a role, and that is why this library is very important. It is among the libraries that you should consider when you're stepping into data science for Python, because you need to build certain models based on certain data that you have. Alright, so in summary, these 4 basic libraries that I have listed are really important if you want to go into data science using Python, or if you want to grow in your career, your data science career, with Python programming language, because you almost cannot do without these 4 libraries that I've listed. So just in case you're just coming in to data science, ensure that you have a full grasp of these 4 libraries. But if you're already in the field and you want to extend your knowledge, ensure that you do deeper study into each of this library and get to know how much you can get to do with them, and that will actually help you in your data science career. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. In case it was helpful, ensure that you click the like button and also share with some of your friends that might need this. So I do this very often, and I wouldn't want you to miss out on any of the videos that will be coming up later. So all you need to do is to click on the subscribe button and ensure that the notification bell is also turned on. So once a new video comes up, you'll be the first to get it. Thank you once again for spending time watching this.